latest video went up live this morning at 10, so hopefully you've checked that out. If you haven't, I'll link it below. And so for Mondays, usually I am doing laundry, so that's what I'm going to do now. I have 2 more loads. One just finished into the dryer, so I need to switch them over and then put them away. So I'm going to just start with this load here and get this done and then bring in the next load. And this is all linens and stuff. So do you separate your laundry, or do you just kind of throw them all in together? I definitely am a separator. Whites, colors, linens, sort of cleaning towels when I remember. But yeah, so the majority of this is going to be linens, bed linens, and kitchen towels, and placemats, things like that. And I think because I keep my pillowcases are not always with their sheets, so I'm going to start using one pillowcase to put in the sheet and both fit it in the flat and the other pillowcase, so that way when I switch out the sheets and stuff on the bed, I have everything at my fingertips. Usually the first thing that I do when I get up is I let the dogs out so they can get water, stretch their legs, do what they need to do, and then typically I feed them around 9:30 or so, and they are fed separate. One of them, Montgomery, has an aggression for food and will... Hi, Mama. You heard me talking about you? He will eat all of his food and then go and get his brother's food. So, and then his brother has had enough of that, so that will cause a fight, and we don't want that. So we feed them separate. I am making bread this morning, so I'll definitely show that. My bread is in the oven, and I'm waiting for it to get done, and then I'll let it take the lid off and let it bake another 5 minutes, just so that the outer crust is sort of golden. But I'll show that to you. And I like to have these little microfiber towels in every room because we have bloodhounds and They have a drool like you've never seen unless you've owned one. So you just want to make sure you got yourself, you got that covered, because it's a different experience if you don't have a bloodhound. They, and they're sweet. They don't know that they have that slob thing, and they'll come up to you and want to, rub up on you, and yeah. So, but we love our boys, so I make sure that I have towels in every room. So here I'm folding like with like sheets, and I've decided that I'm going to put the sheets and one of the pillowcases inside the other pillowcase, so that way when I'm ready to switch out linens on the beds, it's easier for me to do that as opposed to me hunting and looking for a pillowcase or another sheet. It just makes the process easier. I also like the way it looks when you put it away in the linen cabinet. It's so much neater to have your sheets this way because you can pull them, you can see the colors easily and know what you're pulling to replace on the beds. Now I'm on to folding my second load, and these are the darks. Again, I mentioned before that I am a separator. I separate my colors from my whites, and also we have our dogs, so I do their laundry typically last. Once I'm done with all of our laundry, all of our linens, I will wash their bed covers and their towels, and then I'll do a tub clean, so that way when I start my next load the following week, the tub is clean. What I was holding up there was a wool dryer ball, and I find that those work really well, especially with jeans and getting them completely dry and thoroughly dry, as opposed to having a couple of spots that haven't dried completely. And I usually use anywhere from 3 to 4 of those wool dryer balls per load. And here I was talking about how I don't drink enough water. I just don't. If I have it in front of me when I wake up, I will typically start drinking it. But if it's not sort of in my line of view, I just don't drink it. And I know I need to drink more. In the summer, I do. But for the most part, I definitely need to work on drinking more water. Here I'm folding and making my piles, so that way when I'm done and I go to distribute either clothes or linens, I'm very specific about, okay, I've got this stack for the kitchen, I've got this stack for myself or Bubs to put his stuff away, and it just makes it a lot easier to make those piles, and that way get them all off this bed and where they need to go. Okay, so here is my last load that I'm going to fold today, and these are whites, as you can see, and like I said, I definitely sort my laundry. Just always have, works best for me, and if I need to, like with my whites, I definitely bleach them, and I bleach my colors, but obviously with color safe bleach, Clorox I believe is what I use, and it just works out really well. Everything is brighter and cleaner and less issues with bleaching the wrong apron. You know, aprons are not a bad thing to wear, especially just, you know, to protect your clothes. They really do come in handy. So, I definitely try to incorporate wearing them. See, these socks are clean because I bleached them. And then I'll show you how my bread came out. Yeah, see my tank tops, these, I don't know, last year I went on a tank top spree, and I have so many, and they're not worn in just yet, so they're still kind of a little tight, not in a bad way, but I like them roomy. These for cooking, and like my bread right now has one of these draped over it, and they're really nice, lightweight. I think I got these at IKEA. They're inexpensive there. I think they come in either a 2 or a 3 pack or something, maybe even a 5 pack, I'm not sure. I've had them a while. Then I think, let's see, I'm going to show you my bread. Came out nice. I think I might tonight put together one cheese bread. Those are good, and I'm probably going to make either lasagna or spaghetti this week, so it'll be really good with that. Maybe I'll make spaghetti today. I need ricotta to make lasagna. Missing some of my white t-shirts. I don't remember getting rid of any. I think I just, because I have so many of these, I think I have like 6 or 9 that maybe I put some away, I'm not sure. But, and then that's the other thing, I'll be switching out my clothes soon. You know, no, in California we don't have a heavy winter, but it does get cold here. For us, it does get cold. Depending on where you are, it can get down into the 30s, and that's just terrible to me. I don't like the cold like that, but I do like being able to layer my clothes, and that's what my video that went up yesterday. I had a lot of clothes on. I had boots, I had jeans, I had a sweater underneath that sweater, I had a white shirt. And then over that I had a jacket, and you know, it was just a colder day for us, but like I said, you know, as we all know, summer's on its way, spring is around the corner, so our high today is 66, so yeah. Okay, so this stuff goes into the kitchen. And even with this, I like to make sure that I just separate bedroom, kitchen. Okay, so now unload the dishwasher, and shouldn't take that. Sometimes I gotta dry them down or dry them off because there's like a little well that can hold water. You know, you have a washing machine, dishwasher, you know.
So here I'm talking about how to season cast iron skillet. You want to make sure that it's completely dry. Then you take a little bit of olive oil and a paper towel and you wipe the entire surface, inside, outside, handle, the bottom, just to make sure that it is completely
And I
coated
will
so that it
probably
doesn't
have
rust.
some
And that was my bread
later
that I
on today.
made
So that's that. Now I got my gloves,
from this morning.
my little sun hat, and I'm gonna go and take you guys with me. I'm gonna go in the garden and work for a little bit, and I'm gonna take you with me.
So that's Humphrey. He comes in to inspect the garden, and his brother Monty he is my ride or die. He will find a cool spot in the garden and just hang out with me until I'm done. And so on this day, I just needed to mow the garden. It wasn't particularly out of control, but I wanted to make sure to just get in there. There's Monty. I just wanted to make sure that I got in there and mowed it while I was thinking about it, so that way it wouldn't get overgrown or out of control, which is easy to do, especially when it rains. It's like a different world back there once it rains. You could literally just stand there and watch the grass grow, I think. But yeah, so that's Monty over in the back right corner. He will find a spot to keep cool and just hang out with me. And mowing this, it's not a large space, as you can see. I mean, there's more space to the left, but it is it's a nice size. In the back left, that is one of my raised beds that I need to plant, but I also first need to clean out any of the weeds, and then I need to amend the soil and then plant. And this year I'm probably going to plant tomatoes, lettuce, peppers, and a few other things. I'm not sure yet, but those are the main ones that I want to get started soon. And right behind me to the right is our nectarine tree, which is going to be so great this year. It is now in full bloom, so we will have tons of nectarines. And then we also have a plum and a peach tree. We have, I've mentioned before, citrus trees. We have Meyer, pink lady, pink lemons, and then we have 3 different lime trees. And then you see Monty over in the lower right. He found some scent that he just thought was great, so he's rolling around. Thankfully, it wasn't terrible, so. Yep, but that's it. That's me mowing the yard, mowing my garden. So anyways, thank you again for coming and hanging out with me. My next video up should be probably cleaning out the spice pantry and in the kitchen. And if you have any requests, want to see something, please let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.